Hi beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Alexis Alize, and today we're going to get into this beautiful soft makeup look that I've done. It's been a while since I've been on here and done a makeup video for you guys, so it's only right that I give you guys my new updated routine. And maybe it's just because I just moved to Dallas and it's been hot all summer, but I have been loving this 20-minute soft beat look. It's absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. It gives that skin-like finish. I'm obsessed with it. If you're new here, I am a self-taught makeup girly. YouTube has taught me everything I know, so I love to get back on here and teach other beginners how to apply their makeup like a pro. I usually am a full glam girly. I love a full glam makeup look, but lately I've just been so into these soft, seamless, beautiful makeup looks. It's not really clean girl makeup aesthetic because as you see, you can very much tell that I do have makeup on and I pretty much do all the same steps. The only step that I really take out is eyeshadow, and then I use different techniques to blend out my makeup seamlessly to give this beautiful skin-like soft finish. It literally only takes 20 minutes. So if you want to learn how I got this beautiful soft beat makeup in 20 minutes, stay tuned. Okay, so the brows I did off camera, and like always, we're going to start by prepping the skin. The most important step of the whole makeup look is always prepping the skin because this really sets the tone. If your foundation looks cakey, if it looks dry, I don't use any grip primers. I feel like my makeup just looks its best when I just hydrate and moisturize my skin. I do have dry skin, so this is what works for me. But I've also learned that most professional makeup artists don't use grip primers either. They mainly just use moisturizers as well. So I go in usually with about 2 to 3 different moisturizers. One that's more of a serum base and one that's more of a thicker consistency. Now, when going in with products, you want to put it on the back of your hand. I realize that this is what really gives you that skin-like finish rather than going straight in on your skin with the product or even straight from the product to on the brush to on your skin. Put it on your hand and blend it out and make sure that the product is coated on the brush completely. This is really going to give you that even coverage and you can always build it up. Next, I'm going to go in with a concealer that's a little bit darker than my skin tone as a bronzer. This just works best for me, one, because contouring can be so risky as a beginner. It can easily look muddy and it can easily make or break your makeup look. So I just found bronzing is way more easier and it does give more of a natural effect. Now, using a concealer instead of a bronzer, I just noticed that you really get a little bit of extra coverage with applying these thinner layers. So now you don't have to use as much makeup. Again, we're going for that beautiful skin-like finish. So I put this all over and then whatever's remaining, I put that on my jawline. And now I go in with a smaller brush again on the back of my hand because we're not putting these products directly on our face. We're warming it up and coating the brush on our hand first. And then I just go in and just go from like my eyebrow bone down my nose. And I'm not really, an expert at contouring my nose, but this is what works for me. And I've seen like a lot of other girls on TikTok do it as well. And then, so we go from foundation to bronzer, and now we're going to blush. Again, the same technique is used here. You're going to put it on your hand first and then go ahead and apply it. But here is where you're going to focus on putting the blush from the temple down to the cheek and then up into the eye, okay? Because we're not doing eyeshadow, but we don't want the eyes to be just flat and bare. We still want to add some color, a little bit of dimension, and adding blush into the crease of your eye just does that. It adds both color and dimension. Don't worry about over blushing because again, this is why we do the bronzer and the blush first, and now we're going to do the concealer. Again, put it on the back of your hand, and it's so crazy because I noticed while doing this that actually my under eyes became more flawless because sometimes we put too much product under our eyes, especially when we're going directly in with the product, and it causes creases and everything else. So again, using a brush is really a pro tip, and Any makeup artist will tell you this. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a professional makeup artist, but these are just tips that I've learned along the way. Now, before you blend out that concealer, I want you to use a setting mist and go ahead and spray that. This is the Morphe Continuous Mist. I love it because it literally melts all the products together. So now when I blend out my concealer, it looks really good. Even if you're the type that wants to let your concealer dry down some, you can. And then before you blend it out, make sure you spray that mist, and it's really going to melt all the products. Now, this part, you really do want to take your time. Blending out that concealer, you don't want to be too hard. Now, for the concealer that I put on the nose, I want to blend it out gently with a beauty blender. We're doing light taps the entire time. When you blend too fast and too hard, you tend to pick up the product instead of blending in the product. Now, when it's time to do those under eyes, we're gonna go in with a beauty blender to pick up any excess product so we're not creasing. And then we're gonna go in directly with our powder puff and our setting powder. Now, I like to do one eye at a time, and before I do the other eye, I'm going to take the beauty blender and blend it out again, because sometimes that product will crease up on you, and we don't want that. We don't want to set any creasing. And then I take whatever's left and just do the rest of my face, like my chin, my T-zone area, around my nose, definitely my smile lines because I smile so much. Now we're going to go in with our powdered bronzer, and we're going to gently just go over where we bronzed that earlier. I go everywhere except for the nose, because once the nose is done, I don't want to do too much. Go in with our powder blush, doing the same exact thing we did earlier. Okay, we're going to go focus on the temple, come down to the cheek and into the crease of the eye. Now, this is one of my biggest makeup secrets. It's like so simple, but it really brings the whole look together. You take a foundation powder and you just go all over all your face and blend it in. And I'm really pressing the powder in, and like, look how it just seamlessly blends everything. But this helps, like, maybe if you added too much blush, maybe if you over blush, if you over bronze, this is going to help balance everything. Now, we just used a bunch of powder, so we're going to grab that setting mist again, and we're going to make sure that it's melting everything right back in. Now for the finishing touches, eyelashes, of course. I went ahead and did my eyelashes off camera. Let me know if you guys would like another video on that though. Then I'm going in with my eyeliner, because is it really a natural soft beat without beauty marks? No, I need my beauty marks, okay? They are part of me. And I am obsessed with this eyeliner. It is from Urban Decay. It's called Waterline. I've been searching high and low for a really dark eyeliner that's like waterproof, but like really dark. A lot of them aren't dark enough for me, and this one is the one. Of course, we're gonna hit those bottom lashes with some mascara. I feel like that really elevates the look as well. Without the bottom lashes and the eyeliner, it just looks really bare. This really takes your makeup to another level. I've learned that with overlining your lips, it's better to start in the corner and then just overline the cupid's bow. It's going to give you that perfect pouty look. Then when applying your lipstick, you just want to like blot it in, not really rub the lipstick on all the way. You just want to blot it so it blends seamlessly and gives you like that natural flush of color. And of course, I have to add a gloss. I mean, the look did look stunning with a matte lip, but I'm just a glossy girl. I can't help it. Like, look how yummy my lips look. Like, don't you just want to give me a kiss? Mwah! But this is the final look, guys. That's it. That's all. This takes me 20 minutes and it is a full beat, but everything is so seamlessly blended and it really gives a skin-like finish. I have came a long way, guys. Like, my older videos, I was caking on makeup so much. I would look back and it's so cringy because I wasn't even blending. I have came a long way and I finally got the cheat code, and I am here to give any other new beginners the cheat code and everything that I have learned. I really hope you learned something from this video. Please like and subscribe, and also make sure to comment. You know, we love chit-chatting in the comments. And if you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you here in this community, and I'll see you babes soon. Love you guys.